Welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. Y'all already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. This video right here, this is about the latest flex by Russell Wilson and Ciara Wilson. Listen, when you got money, right, you can do crazy things. Here's the thing, though. We sitting out here watching rich people do rich people things. That's all this is about. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this. At the end of this, though, I'm going to leave a little message to the females, to the women out there, because there are a lot of women out there who are still looking for a Russell Wilson. Not necessarily to have his net worth, but they want to be pampered, they want to be taken care of, they want to be flown to exotic vacation spots around the world. They want to live a good life, and they don't want to foot the bill for it. And that's possible. However, you have to be a certain kind of female, and Ciara actually gave y'all the blueprint for it, but a lot of you are not listening. So you're still paying your own bills, or you're still breaking half and half with old boy that you're with, or hell, you still taking care of a man who ain't got no job. Anyhow, listen. Russell Wilson and Ciara Wilson, they are the newest members of the Denver area, and they announced that their arrival was here with a $25 million purchase on the spot. Now, I didn't know that Russell recently got traded. Russell was good on the Seahawks. He was doing his thing, brought them to the Super Bowl, all that, and they still traded him. This shows you, man, that in professional sports, there's really no loyalty. You know what I mean? The teams are always going to be thinking of a bigger move and better stuff for the team, not necessarily for you and your well-being. And you got to understand, every time these pro athletes get traded, for instance, if you get traded from Miami to Buffalo, New York, you're going from a sunshine state where it's tropical weather, sunshine, warm, palm trees blowing in the wind, and they're going to send your ass to Buffalo, New York, upstate. Yeah, they got some summer, but winter is harsh. You're going to be in the snow. You're going someplace, you know what I mean? And you have to pick your whole family up and relocate. So it's rough on them. However, if you got a lot of money, it kind of cushions the blow so it doesn't feel so rough. Anyhow, Wilson is a Seahawks superhero. He won a Super Bowl with the franchise, and he kept them competitive for several seasons when they had no business being that competitive. I wonder if the Seahawks are going to be as competitive as they were before without Wilson. He can do it all. He can throw. He can throw the ball deep. He can limit his turnovers, and he is an excellent runner whenever he needs to be. However, things came to a head this offseason. I guess they wasn't talking that right money, and in the end, the Seahawks ended up trading Russell for a few people. Now, that's something else. They had to trade him for a handful of people. That's how valuable he was. You know what I mean? So they traded him and a pick away for Drew Lock, Noah Fant, and Shelby Harris, along with 5 picks. So basically, they traded him for 8 people. That's bolstering up their roster. Probably some young heads who just got in the game, and they're seeing more longevity out of them. Russell is getting older, and, football is a young boy's sport. By the time most people are 35 in professional sports, they're looking to retire or have retired already. Anyways, he's ready to take a Broncos roster now. That's been competitive for the last couple of years and everywhere except the quarterback position. So the Broncos have been dying for a quarterback, a good quarterback with the qualities of Russell Wilson, and now they have him. So now that they have someone like Russell Wilson, they should make a real run at the playoffs. Anyhow, with Wilson's trade, he had to move to the Denver area, and he and his wifey, Ciara, made sure that they got themselves a nice mansion out there. Ciara Wilson, she is an R&B singer, philanthropist, and Ciara has her own net worth. So shout out to you females who think that Ciara got her money through Russell Wilson. Ciara was popping back in the day in the music scene. A lot of these dances, drop it down low, and you know what I mean, the stuff that like the Megan Thee Stallion stuff, where they say, "Oh, you got Megan Thee Stallion knees and all that, scrub the ground with your ass and all that." That was Ciara back in the day. You know what I mean? So she had hits under her belt, which sold really well. She toured a lot. She earned her money through all that music, merchandising, so on and so forth, philanthropy. She has her own net worth. She didn't need a Russell to be in the money. She has her own $20 million net worth. That's Ciara's net worth on her own. But of course, her husband carries the real bag. Or should I say the bag. I'm broke, so 20 mil is as real as it gets. However, his money is way longer than hers. Russell Wilson's net worth as of 2022 is estimated to be around $165 million, giving the power couple a combined $185 million fortune. And they decided to use their wealth on a massive mansion in the Denver area. Since we're going to have to uproot, get up out of here, go to a new place, move the children, they're going to have to readjust, go to new schools, find new friends, etc., etc. Let's cushion the blow and surround ourselves with nice things. And that's what they're doing. So they bought the mansion, right, in the suburbs in a place called Inglewood, Colorado, for a price of $25 million, my friend, in the Cherry Hills Village area. The house had a much lower price tag in 2018 and 2019, hovering around 18 mil and later at 16.5 mil. The property spans around 5.5 acres. I don't know why. A few years ago, it was estimated to be at $16 to $18 million for that property, and they ended up spending 25 mil for it. I'm suspecting that Russell walked in there, him and Ciara, and they said, "Hey, we want this." And they're like, "Well, you know, we have others that are looking at it right now." And he's like, "Listen, we want it and we want it now." Well, it's 18 mil cash up front. We're not doing a mortgage. We're not doing any of that. Bam, give me that. And they went in and they got it. That's just what I'm saying. Anyways, their purchase also set a record in the Denver area for the biggest residential property purchase. The new property is a massive upgrade for the Wilsons. The mansion sprawls more than 20,000 feet with 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a powder room, and contains an apartment for guests with a detached garage and an extra bedroom and bathroom. There's about 6 fireplaces, a floating circular staircase, a formal dining area, and a lacquered library. The mansion also has a great view of the front range. 20,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, 9-car garage, an indoor pool, a game room, a basketball court, a movie theater. It is the most expensive single-family home to have ever been sold in the Denver area. Shout out to Ciara, flexing, living good, living lavish, rather. Because you could be broke and still be living good. This is living lavish, okay? This is lifestyles of the rich and famous. This ain't no average lifestyle, all right? This is far beyond average. Here's the thing. Shout out to the females. I said in the end of this video, I would give my own little message. And it goes like this. Ciara left the blueprint, my friend. She said that she had to change herself in order to get and keep a Russell Wilson. So when people see her and him, and they're like, couples goals, they don't understand the journey to self-betterment, that part first. And then you'll have something good like a Russell Wilson gravitate towards you. For example, Ciara was coming out of toxic situations. I mean, she has a child by Future. Future got how many baby mamas and how many different children, and he shows no signs of slowing down. And he definitely did not want to make Ciara his one and only. Ciara was definitely there for a baby mama position, and she was good for the goal while it lasted, right? So in a sense, She was ready for a family. She was ready to settle down. She was ready to love and be loved. She was ready to commit and grow with somebody and grow old with somebody. And he was not that. Russell, on the other hand, completely different. Remember, where Ciara is coming from, she is coming from guys jumping out the bando. She coming from rappers and hood ninjas, right? And then she gets a Russell who's grounded in his faith. He is, I don't know if he's a Christian. I believe he is a Christian. So he's grounded in his faith. He's very churchical. He's very religious. At the same time, he also believes in like meditation and what's that thing called that they do? Not just meditation, but you know what I'm saying. He gets into all that stuff. Your chakras must be aligned and all this other stuff. So he's all about being calm and peace and love and this kind of stuff. And she had to be that. Because if you could see her being with Russell, and she is the type that would talk back to him, address him disrespectfully, call him out his name, fuck you nigga, and all that, which is, you know, pretty much how it is with a rapper in his toxic world. High off lean, promethazine, smoking marijuana, and whatever else they're snorting and smoking all the time. The language is never clean, referring to her as my bitch. That's my bitch. That's how the average rapper refers to his woman, with affection. That's my bitch. And she sits there and she smiles about it, right? And you gotta wonder, why the hell would you want to be with a man that refers to you as his bitch? But then again, there are women out here who've been conditioned to refer to themselves and their besties and their friends as bitches. Me and my bitches. So when their men affectionately call them my bitch, there's really not much anger there or not much of anything. They think it's normal. However, going over to Russell from that world, Ciara would never hear you my bitch or herself referred to as my wife. That's my bitch. She is now a lady and she is with a man who is totally different. So she herself had to go within herself and find her better self, learn how to talk to this man, learn how to address this man, learn this man, learn what ticks him off and what doesn't tick him off. He is not Zen. He ain't Christ. He has not anger issues, but he has things that would make him upset or angry, just like every other man. He's not perfect, but he's worth a whole lot. And he's not someone that comes with drama. He wasn't somebody that came with outside babies and all that other stuff. He was there for her as her man. And the possibility of him being hers for the rest of her life was a reality. And she had to submit to that, right? So she did. And now she can talk about $165 million is his net worth. $20 million is my net worth. We're worth $185 mil as a couple. We just spent $25 mil on a house. And the house has 12 bathrooms and how many bedrooms and this and that. That's all a part of the rewards that comes with that. So shout out to Ciara and shout out to Russell and good luck on this move. And I believe that Russell is going to take them to the Super Bowl. Hit the comment section. Tell me if you think I'm wrong on any of this. Catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.